Hi everybody and welcome back to another productive uni week in my life. I just finished classes for today and I went grocery shopping, so let's see what we got and then we're gonna make dinner and lunch for tomorrow because I am one, starving, and two, I'm gonna spend my lunch break at uni tomorrow, so I need something to eat. So we have Parmesan. I got 2 of these packs because they're not that big, and I can already see that this meal is gonna be my hyperfixation because I've been thinking about it for 2 days now, and it is something. Oh my god, there's 2 huge pigeons. They're probably like, I think these are 2 males and then there's probably a female somewhere that they want to impress, because usually pigeons are like this big, you know, but they're like this big. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, lunch. So I can already tell that this is gonna become my new hyperfixation. It's basically noodle salad with arugula, parmesan, tomatoes, and sunflower seeds. And then I also got chicken for my boyfriend, which I need to put away because I can't touch chicken right now. It's weirding me out. Okay, I basically just need to cut everything. I'm also gonna add these olives that are super good. I got these 2 days ago and there's already this much missing. I love especially these types of olives, Kalamata olives. So yeah, I'm gonna start by cutting off the tomatoes. I have my bowl for today and then my bowl for tomorrow. Today I only had 1 class that I went to. I should have went to 2 classes, but the first one is not really necessary to go, and I already had a lot of other things to do today, so I decided to skip that one. But tomorrow I have a class at 8:30 I think, and then 1 in the afternoon, and we need to prep for one of those. And then later today I also want to get started on the assignments that I got today. I'm supposed to send them in until next Monday I think, but I want to have them done right now because my study time for my big exams in like midterm season is gonna start tomorrow or the day after. I'm not really sure. I think I start studying for the first one on Wednesday, so that means I want to have everything else finished before that so I can just focus on studying. I am just watching pigeons mate. This is so weird. Okay, we need to wash these. I went a little bit overboard with the portion size. I just didn't think the noodles were gonna expand this much because they were pretty small to begin with, and now they're like normal sized noodles. These are new noodles, I've never had them before, so if you were wondering. So next time I'll use a little bit less because in this bowl it's fine, but in the takeaway bowl that I'm gonna bring tomorrow, it's not looking too good. I think I'm gonna have to either split them up into 2 bowls or find a bigger bowl somehow. Don't really know where I would find that, but we'll see. Okay, taste test. Let's get 1 of everything. Lunch was really good. I obviously changed into something else. It fits because this says seed on it, and I just finally repotted my huge bird of paradise. It looks like it's stable now. I can see it from outside the window. I just watered it with 4 liters of water. There's 20 kilograms of soil in that 1 pot. Don't really know how I'm gonna be able to carry it inside, But yeah, she looks like she's stable finally. I wanted to water it outside so that all of the excess water, if there is any, is gonna run out. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on my assignments now. Whoops, I have my iPad down here. I need to do a little quiz. It should only be 2 questions, and I thought I already did it, but apparently I didn't, and today's the deadline. So we're gonna do the quiz, and then I need to write a little English text. It's called Language Improvement Package. And basically I need to write a little language diary on what we did in class, what I liked about the activities we did, or like talk about the activities, and then also what I did to improve my English on my own time. And I know it's probably gonna be a little bit weird, but other than reading Throne of Glass, I didn't really do much to improve my English. So I'm just gonna give my 50-year-old teacher a very short little Throne of Glass book review. I'm probably just gonna say that it was a very emotional book and part of a long series, and that I liked it, and that by reading I tried to improve my vocabulary, something like that. Not gonna go in depth. It's only like 1 page, and we did do 2 kind of group activities in class today, so I can always talk about those as well. But I've been kind of doing small book reviews because the other books that I read recently were kind of smart books, which were The Great Gatsby, Stardust, and The Possession of Mr. Cave. So those were, I guess they all pass as like semi-smart books, I guess. But Throne of Glass, not very much an academic book, but it's okay. A lot of people probably just read like, oh, I watched my favorite show in English, which I'm currently not doing. I'm currently watching a German show. Anyways, let's get to the quiz. I just finished my English text. I have all of them combined in this folder, and I just wanted to read you the titles of the texts because the teacher said, or the professor I guess said, that she was not gonna read all of our texts. So I thought in my little brain, I'm just gonna pick very interesting titles so that I can force her to read all of my texts, because if nobody reads them, I kind of did them for nothing. So I'm gonna read you all of them right now. They get a little more, not really unhinged, because it's still like a university project, but slightly more unhinged. So the first one is called Tenses and Classic Books. What classic books is this smart girl reading? I want to find out. So she's gonna read that text, obviously. Next one. Pen pals. Totally lied in this one. I mean, actually I have had pen pals, but not recently because I don't have the time right now. But I've talked about having pen pals and how that can benefit your English, especially your writing skills. So yeah, I'm thinking she's gonna think pen pals. What a unique person. She has pen pals. I must read this text. Yep, next one. Group projects and a disturbing book. What disturbing book is my student reading? I want to know. It's The Possession of Mr. Cave. It's not that disturbing, but his inner monologue is a little bit disturbing. So I guess you could call these titles clickbait, huh? They're not that bad really. I'm just being a little bit overdramatic. But this is the only way I can bring myself to write texts, is by picking funny titles. Okay, so the second to last one is Presentations and Unique Gathering Places. Where is the unique gathering place, you're wondering? Well, you're gonna have to read my text to find out. It's actually just our new book club meeting gathering place. So yeah, I wrote a full page about that. Today is my favorite. It might be a little bit out there, but I already printed it, so I'm gonna leave it. And she's a funny person, so I think she's gonna appreciate this. Education and Other Ways to Accidentally Spiral. I would read this if I were a teacher. It's basically about this article that I have to summarize right now. And it says that, what's it called? Education for All wants to achieve education for all by 2015, and it's 2025 now, and we are very far from having affordable, let alone accessible education for by far not everyone. So that kind of made me spiral. And then I wrote a very quick summary about how I've done, especially focusing on one character who reunites with their family, because that kind of tied in with the paragraph above. So yeah, that's my uni project. And now, as I mentioned, we're gonna summarize this article and spiral a little bit more. after the gym, I got started on my photo work right away, and I listened to the audiobook of The Possession of Mr. Cave in the gym, and also now while working, and I finally finished it. And I have to say, what a weird, depressing and frustrating book. I didn't really like or connect to any of the characters, and I just kind of felt bad for them all throughout the whole book, for all of them, because either they were so frustrating and I felt bad because that person just didn't really understand what was going on, I guess, and then I felt bad for the other people because they were impacted by that person who didn't know what was going on. So I rated it 2 stars. It was very weird, and I'm very happy that I can move on to a different book now. I do currently have an audiobook subscription, and there's only, I think, 2 more books that I could get a head start by listening to. Was I correct? I don't know. We have The Fallen Princess, which is by a German YA fantasy author. I've had that book since my advent calendar. And then we would also have The Rebel Witch, which is part 2 in the Crimson Moth series. I think I'm gonna listen to Fallen Princess because the book is in German and the audiobook is in German, so it's a little bit more coherent, because the Rebel Witch audiobook is in German but my physical book is in English. So we're gonna listen to The Fallen Princess. Book update. Fallen Princess is so uninteresting to me. I'm very sorry. I think it's not a bad book, probably. It's just really not my vibe at the moment. I was talking with one of my friends about this, that these like typical romance, fantasy romance, what's the romantic, that term, these books are fine sometimes, but if they take overhand and that's the only thing you read, sometimes it can get, 1, a little bit boring, 2, a lot of the relationships that are portrayed are a little bit questionable, and I just am really not in the mood for this right now. The other book on my audio subscription is, as I mentioned, The Heartless Hunter, was it? It's also a YA fantasy book, but the romance is very, very low-key, and what I like about the book is the kind of dark-ish, because it's YA, it's not super dark, but like dark-ish, witchy vibe, so we're gonna give that book a try. I just put Fallen Princess on Vinted. I'm so sorry. I also put Powerless on Vinted because that book just really was not it for me. I think I need to step very far away from YA romantasy because that's just really not my thing. I'm trying to sell them both for about the same price that I bought them for, because I read Powerless on Kindle, so the book is completely new, and Fallen Princess I listened to like 10 minutes of the book, so obviously it's also completely new, and it would be really sad if I had to sell it for like $5, but we'll see. I probably won't get any offers at this price because it is kind of expensive. It's 21 euros. So I'm gonna put that, no, actually I'm not gonna put that away. I'm gonna start my other audiobook. I always feel bad for DNFing books. I don't know, I just don't have that much time right now. So I would rather only be reading books that I really, really like, or that are interesting to me or have some sort of unique concept, than to waste my time on books that I don't really care about. So I'm also actually gonna remove it out of my Fable. So for the past 2 days, I've basically been at uni pretty much all day. Didn't really vlog that much because there's only so much vlogging you can do in class. I am gonna actually start studying because I haven't really had the brain power, and also I've kind of been having migraines for the majority of the week. So I have everything up on my computer here and we're gonna start. But first I wanted to give a little review of this book. I'm not completely done yet, but I'm 83% through, I think. Probably gonna be like 3.5 stars. It's pretty good, but since it is YA 12 and up, it's pretty predictable. There is one scene in particular that happened, and then the aftermath of that scene, that I didn't really like. It had to do with the prince, and if you read this book, you'll probably know what I mean. Didn't really like how that was handled, I guess. And so that was a little bit weird to me, so it's not gonna be rated as high as the first one. And I also think this one is a little bit more boring because the cast, I guess, all of the characters just keep kind of going back and forth around the same topic, and it is a little bit predictable what's gonna happen, or like who knows what. But again, it's YA 12 and up, so that could be my own mistake. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be like a 3-star. And now we are gonna get to studying. So filming myself reading that law document over and over again was actually way too boring to include on here. So instead we'll be reading Kingdom of Ash. I actually do need a little bit of a break, and I'm not sure if sitting in the sun is the best, because my head just hurts so bad and there's nothing I can do. But there's actually literally nothing I can do anymore besides maybe going to sleep, but I can't sleep during the day because I already took an ibuprofen yesterday night and today, and the max you should take per day is like 1,200 grams, or like milligrams I think, and I am very close to that, so I can't do anymore. So I just have to kind of push through. I do have some Pepsi because usually cold drinks and caffeine kind of help me, but I don't know, I mean, it's not that bad that I can't function, so I don't need to just lay down and be dead yet. So I'm gonna try and do something, but it's really hard to focus, especially reading boring law things. I don't really care about that, so I don't really want to do that. So we're taking a little lunch break with Kingdom of Ash. I could also read The Rebel Witch, but this has just become my audiobook. I kind of really like the narrator. It's in this British English accent, and her voice is a little bit, not shrill, but not very soothing, but it also really fits the vibe of the book. So I'm just gonna finish listening to that as an audiobook. But yeah, we're gonna read Kingdom of Ash now. I'm only on chapter 6, I think. You're gonna see all of my opinions on the Throne of Glass series in a different video, because I am filming myself reading the whole series. I'm not really feeling my best today, and then of course the person in this chapter is the one that I like the least. I do not care about that person. Please, let's just move on. Just quick spoiler warning, he already almost died like 3 times anyways. Let's just kill him. No! See, there is nothing I hate more than somebody telling me, oh, there's no bad weather, there's just bad clothing. And somebody just said, oh, it's cold, and he says, the cold builds character. Just, no, leave me and all of the rest of the characters alone. Nobody likes you. I mean, yes, I guess people do like you. I don't like you, just, no. This is not really much of a reading vlog. This chapter, I'm only like 3 pages in, is giving me the ick so bad. I don't want to keep reading it. Should I just skip it? But it's the beginning, there could be like important information. Oh! No! You know what? I think I'm gonna not vlog that much today either, because I'm not in a good mood because of my headache. This chapter, even though nothing bad happened, worst chapter of the book yet. I'm only on chapter 6, but still, did not like that at all. I'm just not in a really good mood today, and I mean, I guess I just told you why, but I don't really know why. Good morning. In order to end this vlog on a positive note, today I'm gonna go out with one of my friends on a little knitting date, and I'm gonna be wearing my first ever knitted top. So this is the OOTD. Next time I make this top, because I'm definitely gonna make another one, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, I think, because it is really stretchy, but I love it so much and I love the color, and I'm so excited to head out today and to be in a more positive place in my mind. I don't really know what was going on the last couple of days. I was just not feeling it. So today we're working on making it better. I'm also gonna bring my bookstore gift card, so we might stop there, not really sure yet, because April is my birthday month. So what better month to treat myself? And it's not really treating myself anyways, because it's a gift card. So my hair is also kind of weird today. Okay, no, we're getting negative again. I'm gonna leave and we're gonna have fun. I had such a good time this morning and I'm in a much better mood now, but I'm about to ruin it because I'm gonna go back to studying law, which is why I am in this outfit again. It's gonna be pretty boring because again, I will just be reading paragraphs and trying to memorize them. So I'm not gonna vlog it, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this week. I know it was a little bit of a weird week, at least for me. Next week will be super fun because it's gonna be my birthday week and we're gonna be doing all sorts of fun things together. So I'll see you very soon.